Hello, everybody. My name is the Irish DB, and welcome to my very first podcast video. Uh, this is my brand new channel. I just started it, and I just really like talking to people. So I thought, hey, why not just go ahead and try a podcast? So that's what I'm here doing today. To be honest, I don't have anything like a general topic to talk about like the rest of the podcasters do. So this is basically just going to be me taking like I don't know, like 20 minutes of your time to just, hear about me and hear about what my channel is mostly going to be about. And what more podcasts I will have in the future for whatnot, like something like that, you know. So so yeah, welcome to the channel. If you were stupid enough to just subscribe to this, um, my name is Irish DB. And no, I'm not going to say my real name because I don't like my name. It's stupid. And I'm just, I just like talking to people. So I'm just going. So this is me starting, uh, my very first podcast. And yes, if you can't tell by the sound of my voice and how I'm kind of stuttering, I'm clearly nervous to do this. It's the very first video. Well, no, I actually did my first video was I tried to do gameplay of Smite, but I was really bad at the game and only ended up recording, I don't know, about like four no, yeah, 4 minutes of the whole video, and it turned out really, really bad. I was terrible at the game, so I thought I'd give this a go. So my channel's mostly just going to be more than likely just going to be podcasts because I am not that much of a gamer, and the games I usually play um have too many copyright things in them, and I don't have the time to go in and edit out all the music and all their logos that you can't have during the game like most people do. So yeah. Um what to talk about? What to talk about? I'm in school. Yeah, I'm not over 18. I'm still in school. Pretty cool student, I guess. I'm not the most popular person. I'm just mostly just the guy doing his own thing, kind of the outcast of the whole charade. Uh in my friend group, I'm again the huge outcast. I don't really ever talk to anybody. I don't really see any of my friends anymore. Yeah. I'm not trying to make anybody depressed or, feel bad for me or anything like that. It's just, I'm just thinking of stuff to say. So, again, uh, this is mostly just going to be what it's about for this first cast. It's just going to be me talking about, what I am, what I'm going to be doing and everything. I'm going to try to get more general topics to talk about and like more I don't know, cat more what's that word called? I don't know. What is that word? More new stuff. I'm just gonna go with that. I know there's an actual word for it, but I'm not caring to use it right now. Or I'm not gonna waste the time to look it up because I'm just gonna it's gonna be just dead silence and I'm just trying to keep the mic going for right now. Um So I also actually have another friend who is going to be doing this stuff just like me, and is going to be doing more podcasts. And he also plays Smite. He's a lot better than it than I am. If you want to go subscribe to him, his name is the True Pico. He is actually pretty good so far. He's doing fairly well for himself for how he just started out just like me. For as me, I only have one subscriber for right now. So the Trupico is going to be joining me on some podcasts. It's not going to be like an everyday thing. Mostly it's just going to be me talking about general topics like everyday things. It could be anything. It could be about, like, I don't know, about love, can be about a brand new piece of technology that just came out. It could be something funny, it could be something happy, something sad, maybe. I'm not really one to make everybody depressed. So I don't know about the whole sad thing. So like stuff like, cats. I have a little cat thing right next to me here. It was funny today because when I was walking home from school, it was super. I had a really bad day at school, and then like I was walking through the alley I usually always go to, and there was just this cat there. He was just sitting, and he wasn't moving at all. And I started walking up to it, and he didn't move. He didn't like even notice me yet. And it was so weird because he was doing like he had his front two paws, and he kept placing them up and down all over the ground, just over and over and over again. And I didn't know what was going on with him, so I kind of like I kneeled down some. I got to his level, and then he kind of looks at me, and like he tries to meow, but like it's like the most faint meow ever. I don't like I felt kind of sad because I wanted to help, but he had like a collar and like a little bell. I mean, maybe he just can't meow. I just felt kind of sad. But I gave him a good pet, and he started to rub up on me. But I had black jeans on at the time, so it was kind of bad. But I couldn't do anything because what do you do when a cat comes up to you and he just starts snuggling all over you? You can't stop that. He's so cute, and he was a little black and white cat. He was cookies and it was like cookies and cream, and he had a little bell and everything. It was just adorable, and I wanted like to pick him up and like take him home, but I just couldn't because he belongs to somebody. And it was really cool because when I first walked up, he was sitting down and he was in front of the it was like a shed or something. He was just sitting there doing his little paw thing. And when I went up to go away, I said goodbye, because I'm weird and I say goodbye to cats. And I went up and I started walking away, and then he starts to follow me, and I said, "No, no, 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 you can't come with me. I'm sorry, you belong to somebody." And then he goes right back to the shed and sits there and starts doing his little paw thing again. I don't know what he was waiting for, but it was just so adorable. And like I gave him a name too. James. That yeah, that's his name, James. It was just such a cute cat. Uh Sadly, I do not have my cat anymore. I would love to still have a cat, but he no, she got hit by a car last year, and I felt like what made me even more sadder is that they were like the same color, and he would be about his size if she was still alive. And it's just like, "Aw, you're like a little cake." That's my cat's name, by the way, that one that died. Again, not trying to make anybody depressed about a dead cat. But it was super cool, and like I don't think I've ever seen really a cat do that, or for one, just kind of sit there doing his little weird paw thing. It was just weird. I thought about it all the way on the way home, just wondering like what he was doing. Like, is he like waiting for something to come out of the shed? There's no one really around. It was just so cute. So, but today at school, I said I had a pretty bad day, but I couldn't complain. I guess it's just me, being a teenager saying, "Oh, I had a really bad day," but along the lines, I just had a normal day. It's just me being me, I guess. Well, uh, nothing. I think it's just because I didn't have a very interesting day. Everything was just so boring. And man, there's just a lot of drama going on in my group right now. Yeah, it's so annoying that like people are breaking up and not talking to each other. It's like everyone's gonna like split apart. Like how everyone says to all the freshmen, if any of you are freshmen out there, write this down right now, because I didn't believe it either, but it's actually happening. We had at least, I don't know, a good 15 to 16 of us, maybe a little less. Maybe I'm over exaggerating here, but we have about 15 to 16 of us in our whole group, and we'd always hang out with each other. We'd always eat lunch with each other. It was a great number in freshman year. Like we added even more people on, but for some reason that didn't work out too well. Because during sophomore year, just man, in high school, so much drama. And a lot of that drama caused a lot of us just to split away, and everyone just started doing their own thing. And like, cause like in eighth grade, we all said like, "Hey, we're gonna stay together. We're not gonna listen to them. Everyone's just gonna be together through the whole high school, and we're gonna grow up and have live in a house together." But no, that definitely, I don't think it's gonna happen because we're down to like 6 or 7. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for 6 here. 6 or 7 more people. We had around 15, and most of them went off just because some people just honestly just left because they were doing their own thing. Other people left just because I they don't really see us anymore. They don't. It's not just because they hated us. It's just because they didn't associate with us anymore, and they found, I guess, some more people to associate with us, associate with them. I mean, and so I guess, yeah, freshmen. If anybody is a freshman out there or an eighth grader who's listening to this, know that everyone in your group right now will not be your friend by junior or senior year. I mean, I'm a junior now, and I crap, man. A lot of people like I used to, dude. Everyone used to like love me. I used to be the dude who was like in no drama, no nothing like that. Nobody was like, "Oh, see that guy there? Dude with like the really big head? Screw him. He's got such a walnut brain. Probably a loser." But and yeah, no one like I was just always the guy no one like wanted to mess with and stuff. But sophomore year hit and everything crumbled to the ground. Like everyone started getting mad at me, and like I started getting mad back, and I was like, "What's going on? This isn't me. I'm the super nice guy with the giant walnut head." I like making and I also found out that like most people that I would just never talk to, eh, found out that like wow, they're actually pretty cool people. Like people that I thought wow, I really hate that person. They don't seem like a very good person, but once you get like to know people more, I really see them in a whole different way than what you thought. Like it's when that whole don't judge a book by its cover thing comes in. Like some this one jock looking dude, I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not gonna spew out my personal life information, but I always thought he was like the biggest jerk ever. And like he always used to mess with me, and I thought he was being serious, but no, he turned out like I actually started having like conversations with the dude, and he turned out he's actually a pretty chill dude, and it was it was pretty cool. So yeah, just I think this video is more just going to be about like the high school experience since I am currently in high school. And I actually go to a really really nice high school. Everyone there like it's not that type of high school you would find where like, "Oh, there's like someone trying to steal someone's lunch money." No. It's cuz even if that did happen, there'd someone be someone would be there to put the dude who's trying to steal the lunch money through a wall. That's basically sums up our school. It's not the fact that everyone's just like super mean. It's just the fact that if you are mean and that way is that there's so definitely gonna be someone there to stop you. Nobody's afraid of anybody, or it's just and a lot of people at my school they're super nice. Like, man, like the upperclassmen, you always hear like, "Oh, upperclassmen are just such douchebags to the lower grades." No, like the upperclassmen, like I'm a junior now, and like all the seniors when we were freshmen, it's like that whole thing, like, "Oh, freshmen are just the worst and terrible." Like, no, that's wait, they like. Yeah, you're just gonna hate on them like that yeah, that's what I'm going for here. Like you're just gonna hate on them like no, the our when we were when I was a freshman and like my whole class was freshmen, all the sophomores, they weren't mean to us at all. They actually saw us as like friends. All the sophomores started being friends with the freshmen, and like I honestly didn't expect that. I expected to get like hated on, and just from being a freshman, and just people just kind of like walking around like, oh, you stupid freshman, you're terrible. You're not gonna make it through life, or I don't know, something mean like that. Probably not that harsh, because man, that just make me super depressed. uh, but yeah, high school's actually pretty fun. I have two classes, two like actually main classes, because the first half of my day, for like the first 4 hours, I'm at a house building it. I'm at this thing called building trades. It's where I come to school, I get dressed, I get all my tools ready, and then I head out to the trades house, and we actually just got done remodeling the house that they were working on last year. And dude, let me tell you, it looks so nice. Like when we first got there, it looked terrible. Like it was the worst. Like there was no floor, there was no lights. I mean, they had heating and air conditioning, but like last year's class they ripped out everything, and it was just it just turned out so terrible. But we laid down on the floor, we got everything cleaned, and it looks like some dude who is like, I don't know, like a doctor or something, someone who makes a lot of money. Let me just say that. And someone who just makes a lot of money, and it's so freaking nice now. Like the floor, it's nice, it's laminate floor, it's just so beautiful. And I know that's weird to say about a house, but if I had the money, I would so live there. It would just be so cool. And like it's I don't know how many acres it's sitting on, but like just it has a real nice backyard and a nice tree. It's got a patio, a real nice back porch with that's screened now. It's just so awesome. It's got marble countertops, and I think that's what brings it together. It's like seriously that someone that is rich would live there, and I got to help build it, and it was so freaking cool. But we're actually moving out to build another rich person's house that someone like kind of generally wealthy would live in, and it's gonna be so freaking cool. I've said freaking a lot. I sound like a high school girl. I'm a high school boy. I'm not a girl. Excuse me. But I guess that's really all I have to talk about just from the day. What else can I talk about? So really, I'm probably gonna end this podcast a little earlier than I thought it would have been, rambling for about 18 minutes, and about 18 minutes now for about just about me and stupid stuff that I've done and whatnot. But more things I'm gonna try to talk about is just like maybe some movies. I'm definitely, you all can call me a straight like weeaboo or otaku or complete freaking nerd or something like that. I'm more than likely gonna do a couple podcasts over a couple anime series that I have already watched or am planning to watch. It's gonna be, yeah. I'm probably you. Some people might not like this because some people really aren't that into anime, but I really like anime, and I've always wanted to do like a short little podcast about it, like watch this season, and just talk about what's going on, how I felt about it, and whatnot. So yeah, it's like gonna be like movies, video games, and also my channel isn't just gonna be plain podcasting. It's gonna be some gaming, not complete, not like always most gaming. It's either just gonna be like cute little fun games, like little let's plays here and there, and then maybe some gaming with True Pico here and there. It just really depends what I do. And like the cool thing about starting a new YouTube channel is like there's so many opportunities you can do now. Like I just woke up one day a couple months ago. I was like, I'm gonna do a podcast, but I never really got around to really doing it until now. I just said, you know what? today's been a day. I'm gonna go out and do this. I'm gonna record this and have people listen to this trash. This trash that I'm talking about right now. I'm just really just rambling into a microphone. But yeah, I really hope to whoever listens to this to hope to see more of you. Hope to hear from you if I do get big enough and I do get like successful enough, like I get 100 to to 100 to 500 subscribers, somewhere in between there, I'm going to make a Twitter account and then a Facebook account just so you guys can also go on there just for my podcast and like, hey, I would like it if you could talk about this and this and this because I would really enjoy that. And then I would take that and then I would talk about it on my next podcast. So that is really what the future beholds for me now. So as of right now, that's pretty much it. And next time, again, next time, this is just like me saying hello, how are you? You know, telling you about my day because I just really didn't have anything to talk about. I will next time though. We're gonna go into a pretty deep conversation about this, and it's not gonna just be serious. Don't worry, if I'm not gonna make it just completely boring like it is now. I'm gonna throw some funny things in there, but well, I'm gonna find a general topic, and that's what we're gonna talk about next time. So I'm sorry to anybody out there who's just not really used to this and just listening to me or somebody ramble into a microphone for 21 minutes. But, I just thought it could be a really fun thing to do. So if you're listening to this, hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to the True Pico. Again, he's also just started like me. He plays he's going to be playing mostly just going to be a video game channel depending on what he would like to do. Honestly, it's up to him. Don't ask me. He's just a pretty cool guy. And if you'd like to go subscribe to him, I would. So like and subscribe, and I will see you guys either in the next video or the next podcast. Bye-bye.
Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back